telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got
Yes.
Donifeski right here today, and we
Yeah, guys.
have a very, very important topic to actually discuss this morning. It
Mm-hmm.
is raining concerts every now and then, and
Oh,
there was a particular concert between Small Doctor and Portable where we're hearing hamburger, 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 action, action.
Egbe, Egbe.
Egbe. Of
Yes,
course, that was
hamburger.
Portable came out eventually after that concert and started talking about how Small Doctor was trying to set him up and all of that. Street, are definitely against the street of Agege are against Portable. Maybe because he's disrespected one of their own, the king himself, of Agege,
Mm.
Small Doctor Omoya teacher himself. Um, but before we delve into all of those things,
Yeah.
2022 has seen a lot of street artists come through. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it also seen a lot the rise of some and the fall of others as well.
Yeah, yeah.
2022 has seen the OGs in the game as well taking
Mm-hmm.
their place. It's saying one major artist come through and did his run from the
All the
beginning of
way,
the year to the very end of the year,
all the way,
killing shows here and there.
all the way.
Donifeski, it is the 2022 gospel list, and
Mm.
we are here today to talk about the street artist of the year. Quite a lot of them. We have one female in there. Uh, well, let's start off with Naira Marley.
Malian president, Naira Marley.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
2022 for Naira Marley, I would say hasn't been the best of the year. Last year was,
Okay.
I would say personally, was a better year than 2022 for Naira Marley.
Okay.
I'm looking at all of the controversies. We know that Naira Marley is
Around him, yeah.
and controversies are like 5 and 6, but this year he now moved
Yeah.
from him to his label boys.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year, we had Zinoliski and Mobad being picked
Yeah.
up by NDLEA for drugs and all of that. And then
Yeah.
later on, Mobad, outburst like twice, and eventually leaving, the label at some point, even though it is not officially stated. But he said he has
Yeah.
left, and his lawyer filed a case, and all of that, royalties not being paid. A lot of talks and conversations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And looking
Yeah.
at Naramali himself, he's giving us, we've had talks about, the album, he wants to drop the
Oh
God's
yeah.
Time,
The album
Best,
dropped as well.
Time, everything, and all of that. But then when the album dropped, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
meet up to expectations. Like a lot of people were disappointed about how the album.
Were you disappointed about the album?
Yeah, I was sincerely, I was, because I expected more. I expected some sort of a different feel. Apparently, like I expected more, but what the album
Yeah.
delivered was just mid for me. It was just mid. So
Mm.
normally, 2022 rather,
Two.
uh,
Yeah.
not his year.
So are you going to say that Naira Marley, in terms of the music and the controversies and everything, do you think he made more controversies, much more than the music this year?
Well, over the years, Naira has been known for controversies,
Yeah,
more than music. Even though we have points where music was higher than controversies, but then
yeah,
this year has been more controversies than having like chart topping songs like coming is like his
yeah.
biggest song he's had in months now. After coming,
Yeah.
I don't think he has had the only one that is doing quite well is Abacadabra. That is
The
Rexy,
one with Rexy, yeah,
Gigi, and normally the song is getting nice plays on the street. People are really loving it and bopping to that one. So I would say that's like the late screamer he had to close the year. But the album, the collaborations, the songs,
mm-hmm.
not too. They didn't do it for him.
So complacency or a loss of music form, which would you say happened to Naira Marley this year?
To Naira Marley, I would say people got tired of the sound.
The sound,
Like
same sound.
yeah, same sound over the years, and
Okay.
bro, it be like say make they chop rice all the bro. You go
All
tire
the
now.
time, yeah.
Rice
All
go
the time,
tire
yeah.
you. At least you go
Definitely.
mix plantain with at times
Yeah.
mix fish, at times turkey, at times different things to spice. At times, we go even jollof the rice. At times, we go do
Yeah.
concussion. At times, we go do fried.
On
So
top the
not
whole
just
thing.
white
Yeah.
rice all day, every day, and it to just get tired. And I think that was what happened to Naira. People got tired of the same sound he's been dishing out over the years, and people moved from that.
Anyways, Naira Marley for 2022. You said it all. Coming from Don Ifeski, move over to Zlatan Ipile Kapai to Mari Chupako.
Kapai to marry Chupaco,
Chupako. Yeah,
Zanku
Sanko.
was
Yeah,
president.
yeah. How did
Zlatan
Zlatan fare this year?
Zlatan has had a smooth 2022 year. Even though
Okay.
mid year was quietly slow, but right now hasta la vista is that song doing that mad thing. And then let's not
Yeah.
forget there was what's that of the song, overthinking. No resolve problem, better days are coming my way.
Yeah.
If story
Aleyi at the beginning
lay
of the year. Yeah.
yeah, it was like so you can say that he had a jam to open the year. Now he's having
Yeah,
another jam to
and
close the year.
and
So
and that was after what's the name? Money no de Lagos. There's
yeah,
one
money
too.
no dey
Money no.
Lagos too.
Yeah,
So you can tell that
yeah,
there's no, if you check Zlatan's catalog for the year, he's had
for the
some
year.
nice dope songs. So I'll say for Zlatan, he has done well for himself, and 2022 is another one for the books. Right now he's going to shows, and that is what
Mm,
tells how artists has fared in the year. When
in
in
the year.
December you are being booked for shows, you are here, you are there, then it means that okay, you've had a good year. And Zlatan right now, he's been on the visit. Just couple of hours ago, he was at the mainland, block party,
Block
doing
party.
things
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that. So you
yeah.
can tell that yeah, he's one of the guys that's had the year on his feast, and he's had a
Donny
good run
Fesky,
for
would you
2022.
would you would you would you say that by Zlatan standards,
Mm.
he's really had a good year by his standard, by his own standards, of previous years, of the one he did with the Grey Body song he did with Burna Boy, and a couple of other hit songs in the past.
Well, you know that 2022 we had revelations of some newer artists, and
Yeah,
the big boys would not always have the top shines. We know that
yeah,
in the music industry, when there's a new person, everybody tends
yeah,
to shift to that person and support and show love to that person, and that
yeah.
is what has happened. Look at Whiskey's album, for instance. The album
For
didn't like
example, yeah,
do as much as a Whiskey thingy would do, but because there are other guys, in the industry, there are young boys, them Seyi Vibes, them Ti Blaze, them Zinoliski, them
yeah,
Asake, pulling the strings on the street. So it would definitely tell on the other bigger street boys. But
yeah.
it's even another good thing that regardless of that, these guys are also having their own run. So I would say for me in 2022, Zatan has done well for himself. Adding up to the boys, the influx of the street
Yeah,
influence in 2022, I
yeah.
would say he has done well for himself.
All right. I mean, you mentioned Seyi Vibes, and we're onto the boy who is vibing with the street right now. Seyi
Mm,
Vibes is one artist who is really, really doing well for himself
yeah.
as well. And of course, 2022. How would you rate this man right here, Seyi
No
Vibes?
Shay, no vibes. Shay vibes has
Hmm.
been in the game for a while right now. Like he's been dropping songs back to back to back. And one thing I love about him is his consistency. Regardless of if the song blow out for Ud, or blow out like mainstream, people
Yeah,
on the streets, like the street boys, bro. If you play Shay vibes 2019 songs, they go they sing them back to back.
yeah,
That's how
yeah,
well they love him. That's how well they mess with his sound. But right now in 2022, mid close to the end of the year, he got
yeah,
his big shine, and with that chance song on the album,
yeah. Chance.
Billion
Yeah.
Dollar Baby album,
Hmm.
and then it's been up all the way. He dropped the deluxe
Yeah.
for that one also. Love his
Deluxe.
song,
Yeah.
bro. In less than a month, he went for a concert, here in Lagos on the island, and people were singing songs from the deluxe. And the way Sheyi Vibe lyrics are, they're always like a lot of words, mumbled together.
Yeah.
Like, bro, people were singing back to back. Psalm 23, Ogaranya, Ogechukwu are like, what? How do you guys
IQ, and then there
learn
was, and then
this
there's one called IQ on the album as well.
IQ? Yeah, like how do you
Mm.
guys learn all of these songs in like in short time? Nah.
Yeah,
Bro, the street loves Seyi Vibe right now. And
Shave
also
Vibes. Yeah,
2022 is that year that he got, his major big
his
break.
major break. But 2022 for Shea Vibes, he
Yeah,
dropped the album, he dropped the deluxe version as well.
yeah.
Would you say the year 2022 and the album, good timing for him to have dropped that debut album?
Yeah, good timing for him because that plus 234 was that song that was building the buzz for him,
Momentum, yeah,
gradually, and then he dropped the $1 billion and Bullion Van was
yeah,
also that one. So it was like okay, like the team were very very strategic and were intentional. Like I love that about them. They're like okay, like I say, people don't they enjoy this, but people don't they listen to
yeah,
them. Streams
yeah,
are going up. Okay, bro, it's perfect time to drop the album because once your numbers are up, it means people are coming to your page, people are coming to your
yeah,
catalog, people are
yes,
coming to your account to check out what you have. So keep
right,
serving them, keep giving them the content, and
right,
that's where it works because that is what will keep them. Newcomers are coming, new customers are
yeah,
coming, and
yeah.
then what they have seen the old product. Okay, what else will I see that will make me stay? Give them a new
So the
product.
album, yeah,
He gave
yeah,
them the album. He
yeah.
saw that okay, more people came. Gonna give them a deluxe to it, and then look at where he is right now.
Anyway, shout out to Shea Vibes for having, of course, an amazing 2022.
Yeah.
Now we move on to the man. Um, I don't know. Donny Fesky, over to you.
the man of the year, artist of the
Yeah.
year,
I
next
remember
rated of
Fido's
the year,
song. I remember
everything.
Fido's song back then. That had the title was I think the Man of the Year.
Mm.
And of course, even Skills had a song called Man of the Year, even an album
Yeah.
called Man of the Year as well. Let's talk about Asake, for a minute.
Ashake, the
2022 for Ololade. Was it? Is it Ahmed Ololade or something? But Ololade me Asake basically. Yeah,
Isha Ashake, and Isha Olola.
Ololade Asake.
You
Yeah,
know that one. Yeah, 2022 for Ashake is like the biggest phenomena that has happened, in the music industry.
yeah,
Broken records, shattered a lot of records, bro. Amazing run
mm,
all the way from beginning of the year with that Omokpe with Olamide and
yeah.
everything
For
changed. Bro, he
yeah.
dropped two projects this year. He dropped the EP and then dropped the album, which is like
Hmm.
another insane one. Got collaboration with
Yeah.
Burna Boy. He's got song with
Hmm.
Olamide.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw him chilling with Whiskey over the weekend. And then we know
Yeah.
that YBNL and Davido are also cool pals. So
Yeah.
Asake can be one of those people that would have songs with like the biggest people. He has one with Tiwa Savage already.
Yeah.
So we
Loaded.
have
Yeah.
we have Whiskey and Davido left, and once he gets those two, bro, what else you want to talk about? Like Asake has had a very very smooth run, from the beginning of the year, giving us like I think one song every month that was topping the charts. Like
Yeah.
bro, mad, like very very insane.
if there's
January,
if there's a, if there's a word to describe the kind of year that Shaki has had in
yeah.
2022, what would that be?
Ah, mind blowing.
Mind
Mind,
blowing.
like bro,
is
bro.
is 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 totally done in this year, yeah.
Totally, man. Like your debut year, you went all the way, to the UK, caused havoc. Like I mean, good havoc. Even though some
Yeah, of course, some unfortunate
circumstances
incidents
happen.
happen. Yes,
Like
yeah, yeah.
scattered everywhere, shut
And of
down
course, the
everywhere.
EP as well. The EP as well that had Travaye. That
Yeah,
also had
Trapaye, where
Omokwe.
um
It had
some
a couple of other songs.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
about
really
four
nice.
songs.
Yeah, 4 songs
Mm-hmm.
on the EP,
Even
and
Sungba, the original, was
yeah,
on
it was
that.
on the EP. Yeah, true
Was
that,
on
true
the
that. So
EP.
there was
Yeah,
Sungba, there was Omokwe, there was Trabaye, and then there was Baba
Baba
God.
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
bro,
four major
bro,
songs
bro.
back to
Four
back.
major
The
songs.
album
Oh.
as well. Let's talk about Ashake and the Apple Music chart in 2022. Donny Fesky. What happened with Ashake? How did he build a mansion on the chart? How did he
Man,
become the landlord of the Apple Music chart?
the mystery behind the Apple Music chart is still like unknown. But then we know that when there's a new artist that is buzzing, that everyone is loving, Apple Music would always show support and show love. We've seen it in the
Support to
past
him.
with the
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
of them Omale, them Buju and Co.
Buju,
Then
yeah,
like right
yeah.
now, Asake is the one getting that love and support. And not to forget that the music is good. So who know
Mm-hmm.
like better thing? You get me?
Yeah,
From the beginning of the year, January to October, he's been giving
yeah.
us number one songs back to back to back. It
Back
also
to back.
shows
Yeah,
that okay, the streets is still in charge, like Olamide
yeah.
said. Last year was them Essence era, them the other cool R&B songs. But right now, this year in Nigeria, the streets ruled over the music industry
Totally took over.
100%, man. 100%.
100%.
100%.
Anyways, Donifesky, thank you for that one. We move over to Bella
Bella,
Shmurda. Bella
Dangbana,
Shmurda, Dangbana
Dangbana
Republic,
Publisher.
artist who
Mhm.
also dropped an album this year.
Yeah.
And of course, a couple of hits here and there. Bella
Mhm.
Shmurda in 2022, how did they fare?
Bella Shmurda in 2022, not how would I even rate it?
Oh no! Before you went, did the labor issue affect Bella Shmurda's 2022?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I would say it did affect him because
Hmm.
where it was the year was supposed to roll out, like start up with, the deluxe
Yeah.
of the Made in Lagos, which he was supposed to be, featured
Be
in,
on,
and then
yes,
there
yes.
was the this thing, okay, like everybody's trying to stay out of trouble and all of that, and then that
Yeah.
happened, and that a bit slowed him down. He had to
Mm-hmm.
re-strategize, think about how he's going to make his moves and everything. But then he bounced back, and then he started dropping songs, and it's been moving for him. And then the major
Yeah.
big controversy he had was during the is it Big Brother that he wore his skirt to the
Oh
stage.
yeah, yeah,
Like it got people talking, like people were like, yo, what's up with this guy,
yeah. Bella has gone
and,
nuts.
and all of that. And then he
Yeah,
dropped an album. The album is,
yeah.
for me, the album is like the highlight of the year, personally.
For him.
That's
Mm,
Shmurda, yeah. Because the album is a really, really, really amazing body of work. Like
mm.
lovely songs on the album. And he said in a couple of interviews that albums are actually not easy to release. Because
Yeah.
bro, the work you have to put into it, selection
Put
of
in. Yeah,
songs, recording
yeah.
songs, making sure that okay, this is perfect, for
The
the album.
progression as well and
I
everything.
would say
Yeah,
the album
yeah.
was well done for Bella Shmurda. So for me, the highlight, for Bella Shmurda this year would be him releasing that album. Amazing body of work. Amazing
Okay,
body of
still
work.
talking about the album. Now Bella Shmurda released an album. Asake
Yeah.
as well released an album, but a lot of people actually are talking on social media. Why exactly is this album not getting all the flowers that it deserves? Why, Donny Fesky?
Yeah, because everybody is on Ashake right now. Bro, look
Mm,
at Ashake's album, is still on number 3 on Apple Music.
yeah.
Once new albums drops, it goes out, and then it comes
Comes
back
back
again.
again.
Like, bro,
The
it's just crazy.
landlord himself.
Right now, it is Lizkey's album, Seyi Vibes, then Asake, then Whiskey, and then the other ones that drops. Once they drop, it will maybe move to number 5 or number 6. Gradually, before you know it, is back on number 4 and number 3. By the time it was
Yeah,
on number 2, beside Whiskey's album when Whiskey dropped.
yeah, yeah.
So everybody is just still streaming songs from the album. Look at Apple Music charts. When you check the top 100, you see Joa and Organize still on number
Dupe,
5.
Muse, I be Muse. I don't know
Like
whether
Muche.
it's Muse or Muse. Muse,
If you
Muse.
check the top 10, it's about 3 or 4
Yeah,
Asake songs,
yeah.
on there. So it shows
Joa
that
is still
people
very much
are
killing
still
it. Yeah, Joa is
listening
very much
to the
killing it.
boy. So that when it comes to the streets, there's
Yeah.
always a focus on maybe 2 people. I know, like when it comes to the
Mm,
listeners, like everybody will
yeah.
focus on those major people. And right now, the focus is on Ashake and Sheyi Vibes.
So in clear terms, Chili Vibes, Asake are the ones kind of like dulling Bella Shmurda's shine a bit
Yeah,
and everything.
in a
Why
way.
did he put his mouth in the Naira Marley and Mobad situation in 2022?
Yeah, that also happened. I think when situations happen, you definitely be on the side of your friend. Something cannot happen
Mm,
with you and somebody now, and then you expect me to support the person. regardless of whatever happens, maybe you are wrong or you are right, I would obviously, support my guy. So that is, what happened. And from all indications and things that we saw, things that was said, things that was posted, Mobad had more people on his side because of, what happened. He later posted the lawsuit that he didn't even get royalties, he didn't have access to his catalog and all of that. So
Yeah, yeah,
everybody don't even like, okay, this boy don't go through a lot. And then
yeah,
Maliam are not
yeah,
saying anything. And silence at times means consent, to something.
yeah,
So
yeah,
such allegation, they were not meant to keep quiet. So a Bella Shmurda would not, support the other party because you would have to be with his friend. When they say friend is in need is a friend indeed, and I think that was the
yeah,
case for Bella
yeah.
Shmurda.
Yeah, and of course, or even on the album as we close on Bella Shmurda, on the album, people expected that okay, Whiskey did not have him on the Made in Lagos deluxe. So Bella
Yeah,
Shmurda,
bro.
having been
I
with
was
Whiskey
looking
in
forward to
Ghana
that.
for a while and everything, Whiskey should be on that album, but Whiskey
Yeah.
was missing. That got a lot of people surprised. Why exactly
Mhm.
was Machala not on that album?
When it comes to whiskey, getting
It's
clearance,
unpredictable, yeah.
getting clearance to drop
Yeah.
song with whiskey now war. Same thing with
Mm,
Fireboy. They recorded the song in
yeah.
December at a hotel last year. We were waiting for it on the album. Like Fireboy even said it like whiskey on the album, but
Whiskey's on the
Fireboy
album,
came out.
yes, yes,
But
yes.
then
Yeah.
nothing of such happened. So
Mm.
the getting clearance and all of those things with Whiskey's team is another level. So I
Very
guess
hard, very
to
hard.
not delay his own dropping, he will just have to just drop it without that one.
That one. All right. Hmm. someone said this guy should not be called. Why did he choose the artist name Portable? Why not Wahala? Or
Wahala,
maybe Idamo
wahala,
Akinfo.
wahala.
Now, from Zazu,
Bro.
from December 2021, we got a lot
This
of
time last year, Nazazu with a chop.
years. Zazu was,
Ah,
courtesy of Olamide and
ah,
Pokoli.
Henry.
Portable in 2022. If there's a word to describe his 2022, what would it be?
Wahala, wahala, wahala. That's all.
Wahala, yeah. That's
Bro,
how it's 2022.
bro, bro. Nah, this guy is
Crazy man.
another level of
Has
violence.
there ever been a chaotic street artist or an artist on the street as chaotic as this guy ever before? I mean,
No,
we knew Terry G.
no,
We knew
bro,
Terry G. We knew
bro,
Naira Marley.
bro. This one, wahala, like big time, bro. Portable is when it comes to wahala and violence, Portable is the king. Is he has taken over that space. Cause how?
Now in 2022, he's lost about two or three cars. The Range
Yeah,
Rover, some other cars. They smashed his glasses in Songo,
bro,
in Egbeda, in Apaja. He's fought small doctor once. They settled. Another one again. They settled. He called out for Bagidi. He called out
bro.
Olamide and Popoli saying they did not blow him. He already
Yeah,
blew. He went
I was
to
like, come on,
my days, man.
come on.
Ah,
One thing Portable does that is good at is being in the news. Like when it comes to that, say, I want to be relevant, I want to be there, whether for good or bad thing, people must talk about me. That is his
yeah.
only achievement that I can see in 2022 because there is no month that passes by without a Portable wahala. Look at the time he said, I have 1 million boys, kinikon. About changing to 1 million.
And it was called to the police station.
Yeah,
DJ Chicken beating DJ
bro, beating
Chicken,
the
and
thing.
just a lot.
Just with the
It's
small
just a
doctor
lot.
thing into was like I'm a pa anybody, I'm a pa one like bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's just a lot.
it's not just cautious. Once he's high, he don't go. Like
Mm.
he just
I mean,
does over.
this guy's got an A1. He's got an A1 with the violence, with being
Yeah,
chaotic, and let's
yeah.
talk about the music. Let's talk about the music. Did he
Nah,
really do well on the music
nope,
side? No.
nope, nope. Well, the only song I
Nope,
think
nope.
as a man was a good
As
one.
a man, yeah.
But the
Okay.
problem he also has when it comes to the music is, bro, he's
Mm.
dropping song like every week.
About I
Portable has
believe
dropped an
in
album this
God
year.
in my phone and so every disappointment is
Is
it.
it still Dr. Zell? That was another good
Doctor
song
Zell.
he had. Yeah, that song was a
Yeah,
good song. As a Man was another one that should
yeah,
have been properly done. And then this other one he did with
yeah.
Hello My Neighbor, how are you doing? Are you
With
feeling
small doctor.
yeah, that song is
With small
also nice.
doctor. That
So
one
if
as
you
well.
focus on those three songs, you could have done well. But bro, Portable na street hustler. You want to drop song
Yeah.
every week. Bro, Portable dropped an album this year of about
Don
maybe
Donifeski Portable dropped an
17
album in
songs.
2022. Ika of
Bro,
Africa, 17 songs.
17
What are your
songs.
thoughts on that?
Like why?
No feature. No feature.
Why? Why will I listen to
No
17
feature.
songs Portable?
No feature. No feature. Shout out to Portable
Bro,
Omolalomi himself.
bro. But then I love the energy, I love the tenacity, I love the consistency. Say for
He has
this
a song
industry,
coming out with small dog with
why?
Seriki coming. No, very
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, I saw that one too. Say Wahala industry, Wahala, Etigbalejo industry, and he's really, really showing us that
As we
he's
move away from from Portable, one thing I like to ask,
yeah,
Donifeski, being chaotic,
mm,
release of music here and there,
mm,
going out to fight,
mm,
calling 1 million boys and all of that. Are these
yeah.
things intentional, or this is just who Portable is?
I think this is who he is. Because if those things are intentional, he would have gotten tired of doing them,
This guy never gets tired of it.
bro.
Never.
That, even when they settled the issue with Kobagidi, he still started talking another talk again. Like with sorry with small
With
doctor
small doctor, yeah,
at
yeah,
Abu
yeah.
Ebel. He
They were
just
out
start,
at
they just
Pueblo's house the
he
other
don't do.
day.
He said, my sorrow.
Mm, mm.
So
One thing,
it is who he is,
one thing you would never, take away from Portable is the fact that he would always be like you. Literally
you
can't
cannot keep
avoid
him
Portable on
you cannot
social
keep him
media,
short. You
and
cannot
you
keep
even and you even can't avoid him on social media. Don Jazzy was talking about him the other day about
bro.
how he's been able to put himself every now and then. He's in the news for one, even if it's one trouble, he's in
Bro,
the news. Anyways, enough of Portable on this one. Let's move on to
I hope I
you
hope
raise
this
up your
I hope
hand.
this wait first. I hope this is the last person.
No, this is not the last person.
I know we'll put him last. We'll put him last.
Okay, we'll come back
Let's
to
let's go and do other people
let's
and
go to
come.
Mobad. Let's go to Mobad.
Imole,
Yeah.
Mobad. Mobad has I think his 2022 has not been bad. But then I think last year was the KPK era, yeah?
Yeah. Taloso
Yeah.
Poko Pok.
KPK was like he had back to back bangers, last
Alama
year.
Ajina Martin. Yeah.
But then this year, I think the label issues really
Affected him,
affected
yeah?
him and how well
Yeah.
he's drop music. I remember
Yeah.
Naira Marley coming out to say that look at person that cannot write song but is typing English that is I like a lot of those things that Naira Marley even said that have even like
Mm.
gotten him weighed him down and all of that. Like I would say
Yeah.
for me personally, I would pardon Mobad for
Yeah.
however his years went because of the label issues he had from the
Yeah.
NDLA arrest, to like being publicly, dragged and all of that.
Humiliated and
Then the
everything,
whole
yeah.
beating and all of the things that happened to him, like it is
Mm.
really, really mentally disturbing. But
Yeah.
I'm also grateful and super happy for him that he's been able to come out of that because it is not
Yeah.
an easy thing at all, bro.
Yeah,
Easy.
it is
But
not. Yeah, it is
been
not.
able
It is
to
not. It is not.
overcome all of that and his drop song and the weekend his latest release is really doing well.
Mm.
People are loving it, people are supporting, even though he dropped another a diss track, to Naira Marley. Naira is going down.
Naira is going down. Yeah.
But then I'm happy that he didn't really dwell on that. He's moved on to the weekend and he's dropped the video and the audio and people are supporting
Yeah.
and showing him love. So for Mobad rather, I would say
Yeah.
I would pardon however the year has gone for him. But then I
For
love
him,
the
yeah.
strength, I love the energy that he's been able to bounce back, to keep
Yeah.
the music thingy.
Anyways, for Mobad, we go to are we gonna say former label mate right now, or I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know.
Well,
But let's talk about Zinoleesky. And first and
Zeno.
foremost, let's talk about the new EP. Let's talk about the personal song.
Mm,
And let's talk about his 2022. Personal was number one for like 3-4 hours before it came down again for Ashwaji to take over. Zinoleesky in 2022, should he have been, could he have been bigger than what he is right now?
Zinoleesky in 2022. Uh, I would say that he tried his best. Like
Okay.
first of all, is
Yeah.
it's not easy to be recording music and dropping music. Like in 2022, you can count
Mm,
over 10 songs that there's a Zinoleesky on, remixes, originals, his own
yeah.
collaborations, and that's like a good thing. And is one of the best to do amapiano,
Yeah.
always being featured on our piano songs and all that. So
Yeah.
I was, for 2022, Zinoleesky has really really done his best. To the new project he just dropped,
Project, yes.
Grit, Grit
Great
and
and lost, yeah.
Grit and Lost.
Lost. Great and lost, yeah.
Lovely lovely body of work. Personally, like the first song on that one are doing so well. People loving it. I was surprised. I saw it at number one when he posted like, oh, number
Yeah.
one, number one project. Only for me to like,
Mm.
okay, let me check. I thought, oh,
Ashwaju has gone back to number one.
that Asiwaju title, that name Asiwaju is really really big,
Ashwaju.
because Asiwaju no fit dey number 20 now. You get,
Mm.
but then like
It- yeah.
but then
Please
it showed
continue.
that
Yeah.
people actually took time to listen to the song, because personally song was
Mm.
just rising gradually. So you know
Mm.
that people were actually listening,
Mm.
not just wanting to just do the streaming farm thing
Abimbola, yeah,
that
Abimbola,
was
Abimbola
yeah.
just said, as much as I love Portable, he's gonna self-destruct or because he want to be on the street and everything. Abimbola, thank you so much for your comment. We love you. Thank you so much. Please keep your comments coming. Don Ifeski, Zeno, in that personal song, talked
Yeah.
about something that happened in 2022 as well.
Mm.
At the Headies,
Yeah.
he said he said only God fear award me.
Mm.
You know, Lola Satira money.
Mm.
Basically talking about the Headies award that went to Buju, the next rated.
Oh.
2022 came with Zeno being touted for the next rated award
Yeah.
alongside Benson, that's Buju.
Dancing.
Buju got the
Look
award ahead of Zinoleesky
Mm.
and a couple of other artists. Do
Mm.
you think that affected Zeno a bit?
I don't think it affected him.
Should he have gotten the award?
Ah, personally, their vote was
Yeah.
between Ruga and Benson. Like for me,
Mm,
like personally, because bro, these boys had massive run last year. They had mad bangers
yeah.
like mad bangers, yeah. Even though collaborations or not collaboration,
Yeah.
totally on the
Yeah.
song, they've put in effort. So I would say he shouldn't have allowed that to get to him, or shouldn't have allowed that to
Only God fear award me.
or
Lola
determine.
Satira money.
But it shows
Very
that
lovely song.
he pain am when the thing happen. But then
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
life goes on. The same thing too, like Ruga too, or is also still all over it, and like he's never resting, because he knows that next
Mm,
year nobody come to you twice. You get it
yeah.
once, and then
And
another
that's it. And
will
that's
also
it.
come
And that's
together.
it. And that's
This
it.
year
And
now,
talking
bro.
about Zinoleesky's what's the name now? Zinoleesky's the lyrics, the
Yeah.
next rated and everything. Zeno in 2022. Would
Mm.
it have been better or would it have been bigger for him if he wasn't under Malian music?
I never
Do
thought of
you
it.
think Malian Records actually dampened his 2022 to an extent?
Well, I don't think so. Aside from the NDLA incident that happened, that was like the only thing that adds in the
Mm.
control. And then the NPR shooting down.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people on social media. I mean, you see a lot of tweets about people saying, "Oh, I wish Zeno was signed to YBNL. How this guy is so talented. He should be in a bigger label. He shouldn't be under Naira Marley. What's Naira Marley doing with this guy? What exactly is going on?" A lot of people have this
Regardless
belief.
regardless of that,
Yeah,
Zinoliski is one person that you can, like, everybody can know, and everybody sees that Malian music is supporting. Malian music has a lot of artists. There's Mobad, there was Mobad, there was C Black,
Sibla,
there's Fabian
Fabian
Blue,
Blue,
Mo Gray,
Emo Gray.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them. But then one Fabian Blue also came out to rant, one time
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right.
but then one
You're right.
person that you'd say that who they Malian music, Zinoliski and Naira Marley, and then
And Naira
Mobad.
Marley.
You would not, you
Yeah.
obviously will not even remember, a couple of other people, that signs label. So I would say for the label, they are trying to support, as much as they can. But then if he was in another label, would he have been at a better position? I would say yes,
This year.
because of the talent and the scope and the kind of music and his work rate. He should have. He had a song with um Tiwa Savage also this year. Another,
Gabriel said, I think Buju deserved the head this award ahead of Ruga and Zeno. Okay. Thank you very much, Gabriel,
we
for that
didn't say he
comment.
deserve it now. We just said it was Ruga and there's,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Thank you very much for comment, Gabriel.
thank you,
Honestly, continue.
Gabriel. So for me, I think that if he was signed to another label,
Mm,
maybe he would have done better. But then 2022 wasn't all that bad for Zeno at all.
was Zeno. Okay. Anyways, moving on from Zeno, we go to the only female on this list, surprisingly,
Tika
Candy
tika
Bleakz.
tabi tika tikuku.
Candy Bleakz. Candy Bleakz.
Mm,
Now, Candy Bleakz is signed to Chocolate City,
yeah.
a very prominent label. But do you think that for an artist signed to Chocolate City, she's been out there, you know, she's done really well for herself in 2022. Do you think so?
For 2022, I would say Candy Blaze has done well. She's
Mm.
had lovely songs. There's Anabeli Madina, wow,
Yeah.
Adila, on Mama Laboribe. Person we get to find no video the rime. Like, bro, that song was, was,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
was a lovely song. And then there was this Tikuku, Efe la, Efe jo, Efe Tikuku, Efe, like the songs are quite fast paced, but then you can tell that, okay, for a female doing a strong thing as that on the streets, she's trying for
Mm.
herself, because, bro,
Yeah,
the
doing
industry
well
is
for
male
herself.
dominated. So if you can
Yeah,
have
it
a
is actually. It
that
is.
is
It
really,
is.
really pushing and being
It
out
is.
there,
Yeah.
bro, so easy.
Yeah.
So big ups, like, bro, she's the only female here that was talking
On the
about.
list, yeah,
So
yeah,
she's a
on the
king
list,
for
on the
me, man.
list,
She's a
on the
king.
list,
She's a
on the
king.
list.
Big ups,
Shout
big
out
ups,
to
and
Candy Blake's on that one, signed to Chocolate City, of
yeah.
course. That one handled by Audu My Corey. Poco Lee is on this list. We are supposed to look. You don't go.
You don't talk.
Poco Poco,
You don't
Pascal,
talk to add.
Pascal, Pascal. Of course, he has Zazuze.
It means say you go. Is there Kataefe here?
He's got no, but Kataife is not a street artist.
Ow, no,
We're talking
Mata,
about street.
no. He just drop.
I beg.
Olala de mi kata ti
Let's
kemi de bell. Olala de
let's
mi
talk
kata ti
about
kemi de bell.
Pokoli. Pokoli has Otilo. He has Zanzuze, which
Mm,
got into 2022 as well.
yeah.
First
He
and
had one
foremost,
with Wande Cole
should
as well.
Poco be on this list?
I wouldn't say Poco as an artist. No.
So let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. He doesn't deserve any mention. Anyways, we have the okay. Before we go to the emperor himself,
Mm,
let's go to Small Doctor, who had another Omo Better concert in Agege, and one major controversy that came with that concert was the fact that I heard new that they were trying to patch pictures together to make you feel like the place was really full. When you try to attach the same pictures together and everything, but of course he still had his crowd on the day, but maybe
mm.
not as previous years. But let's talk about Small Doctor this year, 2022. Did he really shake the streets?
Small Doctor in 2022. He tried his best. He dropped songs. I think he had a collaboration with Mr. Easy also.
Yeah,
Song,
he
yeah,
also did one with Portable. Yeah,
Portable. The one with Davido
that
was it?
neighbor
Yeah.
was last year.
Oh, okay. So for Small Doctor 2022 isn't like one of the best. years in regards to
for
music
him.
for
Yeah.
for because like right now we are like trying to remember songs that is hard and all of that. So like I don't know, but
Someone
2022.
mentioned on social media, the university has said, Small Doctor has focused more on his skincare routine much more than the music this year. He's gotten fresher. Fine boy. The streets.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. So someone said, he's focused more on, himself, on his looks and everything, much more than the music. Do you agree with those kind of statements?
I do not agree with that because when you have money and you're eating well, you're gonna be fresh. Look at you, my
Yeah.
brother. Look at you. Are you doing skincare? No. I doubt even if you cream, but then you're all fresh
Very
life.
pesky.
So it
Very
shows
pesky.
when you have
Small
money,
doctor
you're gonna be
is
fresh. Basically.
very pesky. Anyways, so in one word, how would you rate small doctors here?
Apart from the Better concert that
Yeah,
happened,
concert. Yeah,
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 brought him to talk and to the
yeah,
like news and all of that. I would
yeah.
say the year has been fair, for
Okay,
small. So, yeah, been fair.
okay. Anyways, before we go, we have.
Yes, let's go, Bado. File
Okay, Donny
fún
Fesky,
Baba
Donny
Miliano.
Fesky, Olamide, YBNL, Olamide Bado, Olamide Adideji, Baba Miliano is one artist who
Wale, Wale,
um, we
Wale, it's Wale.
followed right from 2010,
Yeah,
to 2011, Eniduro era to, the Eledami and the rest of them, YBNL, Yahoo Boy No Laptop, Baddest Guy Ever Leave It, all of those from the
Yomi West,
days of Olamide and
Beauty,
Fuse, Olamide and Young John.
Young
Oh,
John,
these two artists, these two
bro.
producers are major artists this day at this time.
Mm-hmm.
At the time. Someone was asking me the other day on Twitter and say, wait, is this the Young John of Pam 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 Pam? Yes, this is the
Yes,
Young
now.
John that produced that Eyomo Wobe,
Mm-hmm.
Bobo in
Young John,
2015.
Giza.
The wicked producer is now the wicked artist. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
a shout out to Young John on that one. But Olamide as an artist in 2022, Donifeski is sincere rate card. How did Olamide fare with the music this year?
With his own music.
Yes, with his own music.
Well, 2022 has been more of for Olamide has been more of supporting others
Other
than
artists, yeah.
is than dropping songs. Remember,
Songs for himself.
the year started well. Collaborations are also part of his songs because
Yeah,
he can perform them if he decides to. So
yeah.
we would say Omokwe was the screamer to open the year. For
I like that one. Screamer. I like that one.
bro,
Screamer.
bro, like they
Yeah,
opened the year, and then we had Ti Blaze, sometimes remix,
yeah.
followed that up
Yoba, yeah,
Yo
yeah,
Buyer with Joe Boy, and then Olamide
yeah,
coming out to say he was going to drop, an album, and it's
yeah.
maybe his last album, and all like everybody got emotional, like Badu. Maybe that was why you changed his mind. That okay, if I say my people don't want make I relax, okay, now make I not drop
Yeah.
on again, and then we had It's Me with Wandiko,
Mm,
lovely song. Like I love that song.
lovely song.
The flow of
Lovely song. Yeah.
Wandiko giving us the MJ vibe, on that,
Lovely song.
and
Yeah.
then dropped,
Yeah.
We Outside. I was thinking there was one Amapiano song Olamide premiered before that, We Outside. God.
On his IG,
I
yeah.
like I like Bado, why you no drop this Ama? Bro, that song is hard. That song is hard.
Yeah.
But Bado like I know they drop. And then We Outside
Mm,
dropped. But for Olamide it's been more of helping the younger ones, helping guys, blow up, pushing, his voice. He also had a collaboration
yeah.
with Benson on his EP, which also
Yeah.
lovely song. He's supposed to have a song
Yeah.
with Chick. He premiered that one sometime like that, but I don't know if it's out yet. But for Olamide, 2022 and the music has not been like a strong thing for him because he's just dropping the
Mm,
song. May not be like say I no drop. because
Yeah.
I saw a tweet. He replied someone recently. The person said no Olik, no Olamide album, no new
I was
song.
gonna ask you,
Yeah,
Olamide in 2022 did not deliver Olik.
no
He didn't
Olik.
deliver an album like he would
Yeah,
usually do as
yeah.
well. Two of the trademark Olamide,
Mm-hmm.
every year is missing or no, are
Mm,
missing this
mm,
year, 2022. Olik, he didn't do anyone last year.
yeah.
This year, second year running, Olamide has failed to deliver on Olik. An
Mm,
album is failed to deliver on that one as well.
mm.
Now, apart from that, we know Olamide's got the biggest, arguably the biggest artist, in Nigeria,
It's for,
2022,
for, for,
Asake.
for that one, Seb, gone. It's not just
Mm,
the biggest artist. His affiliates are also in the news. So
yeah,
basically, everything Olamide has been involved in over the years. 2022 was that year that was the massive break for all of them. A
for all of
few,
them.
a
Yeah,
few
Fuse,
on
Young John, T.I.
Fireboy,
Blaze.
Ti Blaze,
Mhm.
Asake, bro. Fireboy
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Peru was madness, in
yeah,
the
yeah,
UK and
yeah,
in the
yeah,
US. So
yeah,
like
yeah,
for Olamide, 2022 is more of is the people that have been around him, that have been with him at some point, having
yeah.
that big shine. And then there's no way in the world that these people will go all around and Olamide's
Yeah,
name will not be mentioned.
will not
So
be there. Yeah,
so
definitely.
for me, I think that's also a win. If the music, personal music is not like all that, big for him,
Mm,
but then when it comes
yeah.
to every other thing
These other
outside
guys, yeah,
personal music,
yeah,
he
yeah.
major.
So do you think Olamide actually, it was intentional to focus on this guys, his artists? This one says Ete Aniete said Olamide was featured
Yeah,
on MI's album in a
that's
track
true.
with Nas. That's a
That's
major
true.
for
That's
music.
true.
Yes, yes.
That's true.
Thank you so much,
Thank
for
you.
that comment. Olamide also did that one with MI Abaga. Amazing, amazing track
Yeah.
with Nas and MI Abaga. Of course, Olamide on that one. Now, do you think Olamide actually it was intentional to focus more on those artists? Asake is now one of the biggest. Fireboy is doing his thing, on the global stage as well. A
Mm.
lot of people actually doing their thing as well. As we go, Donifeski, do you think Olamide focused more on that in 2022?
Yeah, for me, I think Olamide, intentionally, focused, on doing that in 2022
Mm,
because you can tell from how the year started that
yeah,
it's going to be year for supporting and showing love,
yeah,
to
showing
other
love.
people,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he's
yeah.
done that over and over and over again. So I think when
Over
the
again.
year started for me, like, okay, what do we do in 2022? Let's run that, Carpe Diem thinking again.
Cafe DM,
Campaign DM
yeah,
was collaborating with them, helping them in their,
yeah.
yeah, let me just give them features
Oh,
and
let's
then
push.
do that thing and
Let's
push everything.
push. Let's push. Let's push.
Yeah.
Anyways, shout out to Olamide Bado on that one. Quite a lot of people actually give props to Olamide for
Bro.
bringing or for producing two of the biggest,
Mm-hmm.
artists in 2022. Fireboy DML and of course Asake undoubtedly. Also, contributing to the careers of the hottest or some of the hottest artists right now. We have Ti Blaze, we have Fuse, we have Young John, the wicked artist. We also have Adekunle Gold, who is doing his thing right now, all the way from YBNL to the Afro urban music that he has
Mm-hmm.
right now. Shout out to Olamide for that one. Don Ifeski, as we
Yeah.
go, one word, your artist of the year, street wise, in 2022, and the winner is
Artist of the year 2022.
Street
Uh
Artist of the Year
street artist.
2022.
Street artist of the year for me would be
Donifeski. So Diki Ogmo. That's you want to wait. Are you thinking about it?
hmm, for me for 2022, straight up, straight up. We know that one person undoubtedly. Artist of the year. Straight artist of the year 2022. Ololademi Asake, Mr.
Thank you
Money
very much.
with the vibe.
Okay. Anyways, guys, Donifeski has said it all. We love and appreciate you guys. Let's have your thoughts. We've spoken. Donifeski, we've spoken for Ashake Street Artist of the Year. Thank you very much, Ete
Yes.
and Yete.
Bro,
Ashake
50
Street Artist
minutes.
of the Year. We've spoken for 50 minutes. And we could
Damn.
go on and on for
Thank
an
you guys
hour
for
or even
watching.
over an
Actually,
hour. But
thank you
guys,
guys. Thank
thank
you
you
guys
so
for
much
watching
for sticking by. Thank you so much for watching. We love and appreciate you guys so much.
so
Let
much.
us have your comment. Who do you think is the street artist of the year 2022? We've got Naira Marley, we've got Zlatan, Bilek, Kapai, Tumare, Bari, Chipako, there's Seyi Vibez as well, there's Olamide, Asake, there's also Bella Shmurda, there's
Sangana.
Portable, there's
Ala.
Olamide, there's Mobad, there's
Imole.
Zilliski, there's Candy Bleakz, there's Broccoli, there's Small Doctor. And if you
Agi.
think we missed
Wow.
anybody out on this list, please put their names down below in the comment section. Of course, we'll be right here to reply to some, if not all, your comment. We love and appreciate you guys. It is Gusto Live Reaction. I will see you guys on the very next one. Donny Fesky, thank you so much. Don Raymond, thank you for your comments. Mr. Money with the vibes, of course.
Right
Ashake
now.
is leading. But if you think Ashake is not, please put your thoughts down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Donny Fesky, see you guys. Either voila. See you guys very much.
Right.
Cheers. Compliments of the season once again, guys.
Yeah,
Compliments of the season. Yeah. And have yourself a great holiday.